Hello friends, in this video we are going to learn about Python variables, their scopes and data types, everything about Python variable. So if you want to understand in better way the concept of Python variables, please watch this video until the end. What is Python variable? Variable is a container which contains the data type data. Like here you can see this is container. It contains pencil, pen, scales. So in the same way, variable is also a container, but it contains the data. Like here, name is equal to David. David is a data, it's a name, and name can store the data, this David. Similarly, age is equal to 20. So 20 is a number, and this 20 is stored in the age. So if we use age anywhere in our program, it will give 20. Similarly, name will give David. So we can print variable like this: print name, print age, and in this format we can print f. My name is name. So here name we have to give this name. This is the variable, and I am age. So age means here 20. So it will come 20 here, years old. So why do we need variable? We need variable because if we use direct value, we have to update everywhere in the code because we will use same data in many places. So if we want to update the data, here currently it is David, name is David. So here also we are printing name, here also we are printing name. If we are not using name variable, then every time we have to edit this. Suppose I want to change this name to Rahul, then here also I have to edit, give to Rahul. Here also I have to write Rahul. So it will be for big code. It will not be possible to change the data every time. So that is one advantage of using variable. And second advantage, to make the code generic. Here this square of x is a function which calculates the square of x. So if we are not giving here variable, we can give 5 also. So it will print 5 into 5, but it will not change anytime, it will be constant. So this code is not useful because it will give 5 into 5, 25, but we need different numbers square, like 1 square, 2 square. So for number of uses we have to use variables. And as I explained, the variable stores the values and the information in it. Like here, this container contains the materials. So variable can be different types. It can store different types of data. Here it is string, here it is integer, age is integer, name is David is string. We can know uh, using this type function to know the type of data type of the variable. So type, and if we write name, it will give the type of this data. This we'll see in the example at the end of this video. Rules of defining variables. So there are some rules we have to follow to define the variables. We can use letters, capital letters, small letters, and underscore and numerical values 1 to 0, 1 0 to 9, and other than these we can't use any characters like star, dot, slash. So these things we can't use. We have to use only A to Z, capital and small, 0 to 9 number, and underscore only. Variable cannot be started with number. Like here, if you see, this is started with number and it is showing syntax error, invalid token. So this is not correct way of defining. Variable name can only contain alphanumeric as I explained. So here you can see variable 1. It contains letters and number. Variable 1 is equal to 10. This is correct. Variable underscore 1. This is also correct. Variable underscore variable 1 is equal to 20. This is also correct. Capital V variable 1 is equal to 30. This is also correct. VAR small v r is equal to 40. This is also correct. Variable names are case sensitive. So here you can see variable small v, here small v, and here capital V. So these two variables are different, and here I have verified variable small v var 1 is equal to capital VAR. So it will check whether both are equal or not. So it is so telling it is false, means variable 1, small variable 1 and capital variable 1 are not equal. The reserved words keywords in Python cannot be used as a variable names. For example, here for is keyword in Python and this cannot be used as a variable. So this is not correct way of defining variable. Here is special character dot var dot 1. This is also not correct, as we can use only A to Z, 0 to 9 and underscore for defining the variable. Here 1 underscore var is equal to 50. This is also not correct because a variable cannot start with number. So this is also not correct. Scopes of Python variables. There are two scopes of the variable. One global variable, other is local variable. So if we are using a variable inside a function, this is a function, and here we are using one variable x is equal to 10. So this is local variable, this is defined inside this function, and this variable cannot be used anywhere other than the this function. So outside of function, this function, we can't use this variable. So this is the local variable. And if we try to use access this variable here x is equal to 10, x variable outside of this function, here for example it will show an error because x is not defined. It means we can't access this x variable out of the function. A global variable, so global variable here you can see is defined outside of the function x is equal to 10. So this x can be used here also and anywhere after this line we can use. So that is global variable, and it will be accessible in all other function inside the code. And if you want to make a variable global inside the function, we have to use this keyword global. Here global x is equal to 20, print x. So here if we try to print the variable x, it will not show any error because this x is global and we can use this x out of the function also. I hope you have understood the variables, how to define variable, scopes of the variable, data types. Yeah, so data types, I will explain data types. What is data type? So data type is the type of data, like x is equal to 10, so it will store, x will store 10. 10 is integer. Similarly, x can be any variable. Here I have defined x, so x can be other value also, like 5.5. so this is float data type. Float means number with the floating point, with decimal point is float, and number without floating point or decimal point is integer. Similarly, x we can define as true or false. So this is boolean, either 1 or 0. True means 1, false means 0. So this is boolean type data type. And similarly, we can define the variable with some name, like here I am defining Syam. So ex is equal to Syam. Now this is string data type, and this we will verify, we will check the data types in the code. Let's see in the code. So here I have written the code already. One variable name is equal to David, age is equal to 20. Here we are printing name, print name is equal to print name, print age, print my name is name. Name means this variable, and I am age. Age is 20. So this variable should be inside this curly bracket. Here also you can see years old. So it will print my name is David and I am 20 years old. So this I have defined one function. It will calculate the square of x, whatever we will pass here. So we can pass x is equal to 1 or 10 or 20, whatever we will pass. It will come here, it will calculate the square of x and it will print the calculated square value. And we can call this function as this square. Here this is not correct. Square of 5 is equal to square of 5. Print square of 5, it will print 5 is square of 5. What will be the answer? 25. Let's run this code. There is some error. So what is the error? Square of 5 is not defined. Yes, square, here this is correct, not correct. Square of 5, square of 5. Okay, now it will be correct. Save and run again. Now you can see there is no exception, right? Now let's see type of data types of variable. So type keyword type function you have seen already in this video. So type of name, what is the type of name? Let's see. Enter. It is string type, string data type. Similarly, type of age is equal to integer. So age is of integer types. We can also check like direct value also 5.5. 5.5 is floating value, so it is giving float. Similarly, one more data type is there, type of true is boolean data type. Also type of false, true and false are boolean data type. false is also boolean. I hope you have understood the variables in Python, data types of variables, how to use the variables, what is the use of variables in any programming language or in Python, and how to define the variables. If you have any questions, you can ask in the comment of this video, and if you have liked this video, please subscribe to the channel and like the video. Thanks for the watching.